Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to jump into the fray along with thousands and thousands of other people who are doing unboxing videos on YouTube, and especially for K-pop mini albums or mini singles. And I'm going to do it with a blitz. I'm going to do it with 4 recently acquired and purchased mini albums or CD singles, and I'm going to determine what order I'm going to do these in. As you can see here, that I've got the repackaged Perfect Red Velvet and Vixx's 4th mini album. I believe that's the Birthstone version. And I've also got, I believe it's Yves from Loona. And then also the Merry and Happy Twice repackage album. And I've got a systematic way of what order that I'm going to determine which ones I'm going to go open first, second, third, and fourth, with the dice that I have associated with each one of these. Alright, here, what you see here is a dice tower that I've constructed with Legos, and that I'm going to go ahead and that's how I'm going to determine what order that we're going to open and very much open these albums. And this is kind of a pink color dice. This is associated with Yves' album, so let's see what we roll here. Alright, that comes out as a 6. Alright, with Twice's repackaged Merry and Happy album. Got this green 10-sided dice, and that comes out as an 8. Right, for Vixx, this is the purple dice here, 10-sided dice, and that comes out as 6. Looks like I have to have a roll off here. And then for Red Velvet, and that comes out as a 0, which translates that as 10. So it looks like Red Velvet is going to be first. We're going to have Twice second, and then we're going to have a re-roll off between Vixx and Yves. Right, that's 1 here, and then a 4. So there's my order of how I'm going to open these up. It's going to start off with Red Velvet, then Twice, then Vixx, and then Yves. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I could be wrong, and I apologize about that. We're starting off with Red Velvet, and I've got to say that I've never been actually a big fan of Red Velvet. Some of their songs in the past have been okay, but for the most part I haven't cared for a lot of them. And I also never cared for their, I guess, you can call it their Pippi Longstocking look that they've always had in their music videos. But back in November, they did release Peekaboo, and I do have to say that I actually liked that song quite a bit, and it was kind of like a different direction, a different feel from their other stuff that they have released. And then, but I still wasn't going to look into maybe getting an album of theirs or anything like that. But then the song Bad Boy came out, and I was like, man, I really like this song a lot. I mean, I really, really like the song quite a bit. And, I like the song enough that when that song was going to be included in the repackaged album, that's like, okay, I'm getting this. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my very first Red Velvet product. And here I am going to open this up and share this with all of you. So let's go ahead and open this. Okay. Okay, looks like it slides out. Alright, so it's just a slip case. It's a case, and I think it slides out. I hope I didn't break anything. Alright, okay. Alright, so here's the CD case, and then here's the booklet. Alright, so what we got here. So they got some kind of a comic book look going on here with this. It's very, it's almost like very Sin City, like, kind of like a Sin City look to it. And, becoming, I guess, just a recent fan because of the song, I'm kind of like just learning their names, so I'm not really quite familiar with all of them just yet. And I'm thinking this is Irene. I think I got Irene's card. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. But I know this is okay. Looks like it's Yuri. Okay, so this is Yuri. I believe she was the 5th member that was added after the first 4 debuted. So I got that card, and I still haven't really decided on bias yet. Actually, do in the video for Bad Boy, I do like both Yuri and also Joy, so it's probably going to be between one of those two. So it is cool that I happen to get a card, but unfortunately right off the bat I did not recognize her, so it goes to show you that I'm not quite familiar like on site to recognize, you know, who they are right off the bat. But definitely has that comic book feel, the pulp comic book. It reminds me instantly of, like, you know, Sin City. And I like that blue, because blue is my favorite color. Alright, that's a nice little book there. And then let's see, here's the CD. Alright, and there you go. That's the perfect Red Velvet. Looks like the Series 2, the repackaged album. Alright, item number 2, up to bat, would be the Twice repackage album, Merry and Happy. And I did pick up a couple of versions of the Twice-to-gram album. Actually, one color of each of the pink, blue, and yellow. And unfortunately, I did not get the a collector's book of my bias and Twice, which is Mina. But I decided to go ahead and pick up the green version of the repackaged Merry and Happy, and so let's check this out. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, there's the back and the front. Alright, let's see. CD, who do I get? Oh, these are always such fun to try to get. I'm not going to even try right now. Okay, looks like it's Tsui. I got CD of Tsui. Let's go through here. Of course, I think they always order them through the age. So it starts off Nayeon, and then there's Jonghyun, Momo, got Sana, and then we have Jiho. And of course, there's my bias. Absolutely adore Mina. And Dahoon, and then Chaeyoung, and then Tsui. And so I'm going to start off by saying that when Twice originally came out, I was not a fan of theirs. I didn't really care for their debut Ooh-Ah, and then also at the same time, when their second song came out, I still wasn't into them. But over a period of time, their song "Cheer Up," it just kept growing on me, and then the chorus would just get stuck in my head, and I just couldn't get it out of my head, and eventually I became a fan. All right, see what we got here. Okay, so like a little photo postcard. Let's see if we can get that to. All right, there we go. And then, let's see, I've got, all right, a little card of Jonghyun. You can see that. And, all right, there's Nayeon. And then, Tsuyi. Unfortunately, no Mina. So poor me. And then a little, oh, it's a little sticker sheet right here of all 9 of them. But I was going to say that eventually, yeah, absolutely come to love the song Cheer Up. And then from there, even when TT came out, it actually took a little bit for me to grow on me, but eventually absolutely loved the song. So, and then from there I checked out the show 16 and really became just a huge fan after watching 16, and because you really got to know, you know, the girls quite a bit through that show and such, and all the, you know, I guess the struggles and hardships they went through on becoming, you know, pretty much trying to get selected to become, you know, the members of Twice. And, you know, one of the things I really enjoyed quite a bit about that, you know, survival show was that, you know, there wasn't any kind of a lot of, you know, mean backstabbing that you would come to expect out of a, you know, a survival show or something like that. And then I really appreciated that. All right, some nice little, you know, holiday pictures here. You know, sweaters and stuff, and a lot of green and pink colors. But overall, it was a really nice book. I like the photos in here quite a bit. And yeah, there you go. And all right, well, that was Twice, Merry and Happy, and still wish I could have gotten something of Mina in here. All right, item number 3 that I've got here is Vixx's 4th mini album. I believe it's called the Peach Blossom, right? The Peach Blossom, and I think this is called this one's the Birthstone edition. Sorry, I really don't pay attention if they have like different names with different editions, unless they give like a color based upon the album cover, you know, cover. First off, I just want to flat out say that I'm not really into guy bands or boy bands that much. You know, I mostly listen to K-pop girl bands. There's only a handful of guy bands that I like that have, like, you know, more than, you know, a few songs that I really like. And Vixx is actually one of the groups that I like multiple songs put out by them, and I especially like the song that they put out, Shangri-La. I just really like that there's some traditional musical elements feel in that song, and the video that they put out for it, the dance that they do is very aesthetically pleasing, so I decided I wanted to go ahead and pick up their album. So let's take a look at this. We'll go ahead and open this up. And I really don't know their names, so I think I know a few of them. I definitely know who Ravi is, the rapper. I really have to say that I do enjoy his rapping. I think he's got a very unique rapping voice. And I know who, I think there's a Ken, and then I know that there's a Leo. I think there are times where Leo and Ravi do like a, you know, like a subunit and do some songs together for that. This is a real kind of an actual book, so I think the very first video that I saw from them, right now their song escapes me, but it's the one where it's kind of like they were all androids. And then like one of them was trying to revive, I guess, a lost love, and then converting her into an android, and then filling her with virtual memories and stuff. And apparently it was outlawed by society. And but that music video I thought was a fantastic music video. And then from there I checked out some of their other songs, so I do quite like quite a bit of their material. Oh, alright. This looks like it's a bookmark of some kind, or actually it folds up to be some kind of a stand. And then I got this, so we'll check this out here later. So just go through the book right now. think that's Leo. I think it could be him. One of these members has, I think, was it N? I can't remember. The letter N, I think. Something like similar to how BTS, there's one member with the letter V. So I think there's one member in Vixx, I think he has the letter, I think it was N, but I could be wrong. Like I said, one of those where I'm not too familiar with the group other than a couple of band member names. Just because I'm just don't really follow boy groups that much. Oh, okay, so there's the CD. And I guess it flips up. Pull it out. So, that's an interesting design. Okay, so that's the book. And now let's check out this. Alright, and so I got a little fold out I believe it's of Ken. Alright, so this is Vixx's 4th mini album, The Peach Blossom. The S is silent, so it's Eve and not Yves that I was pronouncing it, so I do apologize for mispronouncing it. So apparently she is Eve. Let's go ahead and open this up and then take a look at it. I am anxiously awaiting for them to unveil their last and 12th member, so that way once that's in place, they'll I think they're going to do a subunit with them, and then they're going to debut the entire 12 members of Loona, and I think that'll be fantastic to observe and see once that happens. And I do really like the books that have come out before of the previous members that I've acquired. So already that's like an amazing picture, I think. Okay. So I'm glad that this group, or the company, stuck with, it's a very ambitious project to, I guess, over a period of maybe like a year and a half to slowly, debut a girl group like they have, one at a time. Sometimes it's been back-to-back months, but then sometimes there's a period of, like just, there was like maybe sometimes it was like a 2.5 month period that they didn't debut a new girl. I almost like to nice picture, but I almost like to compare that maybe the Loona, you have the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so you've got the Loona maybe MV musical universe, unveiling a member of their own with each single, and then the subunit. If you think about it, way they with Marvel, with Iron Man, it had his own movie, Captain America, and then finally they paired them up, and then now they're they got the whole big Avengers thing coming up. So so for being an absolute nerd here by sitting there trying to compare that, some really cute pictures in here, and they're really nice quality too. All right. Well, that is Loona's Eve.